Everyone wants to believe life is either really good or really bad. Well, let me tell you how to make sure it's bad. First, you'll need to develop a guilt complex. This is best achieved in the formative years over something that is considered regular and takes place almost daily. Then, you'll want to focus on other people more than yourself. This can be in either a positive or negative light, both work, although depending on how much self-loathing you hope to achieve, the results do vary. After you've learned how to discount your emotions and thoughts, it's time to get down to business. Develop a nasty habit in your teens, but make sure it gets into your head. Most people like to drink, but only those who want to hate themselves take drinking seriously. I recommend something ugly and physically addictive for maximum self-loathing. Once you're hooked, guilty, and focused on all the wrong things, then it's time to start dating. Fall in love with the worst person. The worst person will berate you almost as regularly as your guilt. Then, they'll make false promises, do everything to you that you've done to them and not feel guilty about it, drive you into a corner, reinforce your guilt complex, get hooked on things worse than you, which makes you feel guiltier, which makes you rely on your addiction more, which only makes you focus on others more. Oh, and if your loved one is abusive, that will improve results. Now, the final step in making sure life turns out bad is to try and make it better. Don't have a cause. A cause will only make you righteous. Make sure your brain is well and truly muddled before you begin, or else you'll actually get there. Now, you'll have a lack of self-importance causing you to take advice from people you're angry at for giving you advice, doubled with the desire to talk to people you don't want to be around, layered under the overwhelming desire to destroy your own body, married to the deafening roar of a voice inside your head, yelling someone else's words through a modulator that makes it your own thoughts telling you, "You'll never be enough." Instant recipe for a really bad time. Of course, you can always season your bad to suit your individual preference. I might recommend gawky teenage years, bad high school breakups, misunderstood sexual desires, an utter lack of communication with parents, resentment, multiple years of counseling with a counselor who falls asleep right in the middle of your sessions, financial trouble, lasting childhood mistakes, witnessing the deaths of at least half a dozen strangers, and more than a little denial. Everyone's recipe is different, but it's all just like Grandma used to make. Or at least, how I made it.